Right, let's talk a bit about XRP, XLM. So obviously people are saying, do I need to do this? Do I need to buy XRP? First of all, no, you don't need to if you don't want to. Your quantum accounts are coming anyway. The money is coming back to you anyway. It's coming no matter what you do. All you need to do is make it through this transition. The difference is, if you do end up buying some XRP, what will happen with XRP is XRP will be the token that everything is traded against. It will all be bought off us anyway. Nobody will own XRP when it eventually gets backed by gold, because that's the point where it's going to be backing all the currency movements across the country, across the world. But at the minute, obviously, there's a potential chance there's going to be a price increase. Yes, there's people talking about, yeah, we'll go up to 500k, which is completely unrealistic. Because if they're going to buy it off us, they're not going to set it at a price or take it to a price which is ridiculous. Most of us bought it like 30 cents, 35 cents. You know, if you bought it when it was $3, fair enough. But even if you got $10, $20, $50 for it, $100, or even $1,000, that is an insane amount of interest. So literally, it's just going to be a short-term holding until they literally buy it all back. So they will be taking it all back off us and buying it all back at a decent price. So yeah, it's just a bit of a short-term thing, that's all it is. But nobody, no matter what anybody's saying on the internet, nobody has control of what price this is going to be. Nobody can even guess what the price is going to be, but it does not matter, because the sheer volume of money that's coming back to us it makes everything else irrelevant. Everything is changing. I'll do a video now to explain more about that. In fact, bolt it on now. Because people are sort of saying, how's it going to be when we come out of it? So remember, inflation was brought in by the elites. Inflation was brought in to increase the price of stuff so they can take more money off us. The more you print something, the less value it is, so things get more expensive. Tax was also brought in by the elites, also illegal. So when you remove, which NESARA does, NESARA is bringing balance across the globe, revaluing all currencies, and resetting the balance so that every country is equal, every currency is equal. So when I said to you before in a previous video that the price of food is going down to 1950, that's why. There's going to be no tax, and the damage of inflation is being taken away. So that means things will be cheaper to make, things will be cheaper to distribute. So in a sense, makes it cheaper to buy. Also, people have been asking about, what about mortgages? First of all, mortgages are a scam. I've done a video about this already. But the price of houses is potentially going to go down to the same price it was in the 1950s. Because there's no tax and no inflation. You will not need a mortgage to buy a house, because everything they've added onto it is not there anymore. It is being taken away. It was all there to set up a system to take more money off us to make us struggle. And the other factor about it as well, how many different institutions does our money go through before it gets to us? All of that is going. We get paid direct, one payment straight to us. We move our money direct. We control the money now, and it will be in our wallet on our phone. We are the bank now. We control our money. Nobody else does. So all the middlemen disappear. So also when people are saying this XRP is going to be ridiculously expensive, they cannot do that. And there was a great video I was watching that explained it really well. Why bring everything down in price if you're going to then inject this massive amount of money for this XRP? Because it's going to off-balance everything. So it won't be a ridiculous amount of money. Everyone will be very comfortable. Nobody will be struggling. And the price of houses is not going to go stupid, because it would then mess up the balance of everything again. So everything is being made so that it's equal for everybody. There is no need for all these different levels of rich and poor anymore. Everybody will be abundant because they've got plenty of money. You'll be able to buy the house that you want to buy. So all prices are going down, and, you know, there will most likely be some sort of revaluation of the currency, because it's silly to have all these millionaires. You won't all be millionaires, but you will have an abundance of money. You will not struggle. So when they did the revaluation of some of these countries that had like 8 zeros, they've literally reduced the zeros down. So everything will be in balance. Nobody will struggle. Everybody will be in abundance of money and will be getting a global payment every month anyway. So everything is going to change. And then there's 6,000 inventions coming out where it will take care of a lot of the manufacturing, a lot of the produce, a lot of the jobs we had to do before to keep the economy going won't be needed. They'll be done. So the ones that want to do these jobs that help towards to the collective will be able to do it. Those mechanics out there that love being mechanics, there'll be a whole new level of technology to learn, but you'll be doing what you love. There's loads of people out there that do a job they enjoy. It's just going to be changed. And there's loads of creative people that don't get a chance to do what they're good at because they're having to work. All that changes. I hope that explains a lot of that. So I'm conscious never to take the videos on for too long. Like and follow for more. Keep dropping